Chapter 1: Facebook and the Dating Game. Before and even after Anna's death, I'd never even thought about Facebook, let alone joining it. It didn't appeal to me, and still it doesn't even now as the years have passed. I find the site inane, and the endless comments about what people have had for tea, or what songs they're listening to, or where they've been for holidays is on the point of being annoying. The only benefit Facebook presents is that you can contact old friends and chat with present friends online. To me, there is no other reason for the site. During the beginning of September, Rachel created me an account because I was bored, and reluctantly, at first I began to contact a few old friends, but then, as with all new pursuits, I did the same with Facebook. I went completely overboard, and I added anyone and everything that ever appeared on that site. I'd see a post from a person and click they'd be added as a friend. I'd see a song from a person and click they'd be added. I'd see a picture of sausage and eggs and click they'd be added. I don't actually think I ever spoke to anyone on Facebook that first week, as I was too busy building up a veritable bank of people who I have never even spoken to even to this present day. Facebook occupied a man approaching 50, and that was all. It distracted me temporarily from the boredom of living. Anna had been gone now for some 6 or 7 weeks, and the house became very claustrophobically empty. I know that's not a phrase, but that's how the empty house was to me. For a time, Facebook relieved somewhat that pressure, but when the understanding came to realization that the people I sometimes spoke to, figures of the past, I had nothing in common with, I fell to being bored with Facebook again and gradually lost interest even in that. I even began to find the site irritating and only went on there in extreme cases of boredom. Facebook is a place of old friends because once you contact them, you soon realize why they are old friends. You may exchange a few words, but they quickly fizzle out, and then you cease to have any communication at all with them. Maybe that's just me, but out of all the old friends I contacted, there isn't one I speak to now. I suppose it's because time has distanced the friendship, or land distance being too far to reignite a friendship, but the result is you no longer seek, or want, the old friendship to continue, not in a bad way, I might add, but in a way in which there is absolutely no desire or enthusiasm to pursue it. Old school friends I found the strangest. Everyone has friends when they're at school, and then you don't see these characters for 20 years or more. Suddenly, contact is made, and you assume that the person's back then, i.e. you and the old friend, or are the same characters as you are now. That's the first point. I know for a fact I am not the same person or character I was when I was in my early and mid-teens. The second point is that the other friend almost certainly will not be the same person or character you went to school with. And yet, when either they or I made that initial contact, you deem them to be that same character. I know I did, and it took some considerable time to realize this. When I did, I ceased to make contact anymore with past friends, as I felt I knew my local shopkeeper, Brian, more than I did some distant mate. Anyway, I'm pontificating again, and that's unpardonable for a registered bankrupt.